All right, welcome to day 23 of cognitive drawing. You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. That's a quote from C.S. Lewis. Okay, so don't look too long. We know that the guy's chest and shoulders, that's what we're focusing on. So now that we know that, let's cover up our reference. So we know we got big shoulders. We got a muscly dude. Here's the neck. Let's just do that. Now my style is so cartoony that I feel like the thing I'm learning the most from going through this is how to make my stuff less cartoony looking. Of course, it will help my cartoony stuff as well. So I believe there's this. I feel like this is should be way bigger. Like this. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right. Okay, let me just do this. Let me do so wrong right there. Anyway, and then we got the pecs that come down. Remember our little study of the pecs and how they can kind of go like that. We're going to kind of try to bring that study to life. That's horrible, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's check this out. All right, this just looks a lot more solid than mine. Mine is pretty. What? The shoulder muscles. I was wrong. The shoulder muscles do go right up to that. He pushes that in, and then it just goes down and then straight over, kind of straight over. Then I like this little part right there, and that's kind of where that collarbone is. There's that neck, those neck muscles. I don't really draw the upper part of the pecs at all. Instead, we're focusing on this I like this little notch there. I'm going to just do that on both sides. It follows the bicep, notches down, and then it kind of comes across to where it meets with the pectorals. Then it comes down and it starts forming that shape that we were talking about. There's a little bit more of a curvature on it than what I drew. And then, we forgot about this little kind of tendon there in the armpit. And then that muscle wraps right under there, tucks into under that tendon. At least on this guy, on our bodybuilder guy. I'm just going to cover up the left side because we're doing this from memory. Okay, we were right about, well, we weren't right about these shoulders. And then boom, just almost straight over. Boom. You like that? Bulge. And over. And then we follow the shoulder line, and then it kind of comes. Now that all this information has dropped out, it's so much more to try to figure out. So I think I'm a little wrong here, and I need to just change my approach. We got this curvature a little bit. I don't remember how that notch goes. It's so different to draw from a model than it is to just make up cartoony anatomy, isn't it? We got that tendon, the muscle that tucks underneath there. I really want to learn this shape better. I think that's kind of how it went. It's all looking all right. You know what's not too bad? It's this here little line I'm really trying to focus on. So let me try to do it now from reference. I'll really try to focus on that line. It comes in. It comes down, arcs down, and then comes in, and then back down. Okay, this is weird. I'm trying to make that shoulder muscle way bigger than it needs to be. Okay, it comes in, down to kind of cap off the bicep muscle, and then it comes in again, and then down to kind of wrap around the pec. So I don't know why I'm having trouble understanding. We've got that. Here's our pec, our bicep. The only muscle terms I know, bicep and pec. And I'm probably saying those wrong. That didn't quite go up quite as much as I drew it there. Not quite getting that shape. Let's just do that neck. And those collarbones. I like how that's looking. A little better. It's getting a little better every time I try it. Bicep comes in, down, in, down, and then in where it wraps around. Comes in, down, wait, in, down, in, down. This is a bigger bulge down here than before, what we had. There's that tendon. Reaching for my eraser. What do you think? Is that right? Sure doesn't quite look right. It's this line needs to come down a little bit more. And that needs to come down a little more. Okay. It's close though. These strange lines are they're kind of like new to me. Never thought about it that way before. And that's more of an angle. Man, good thing we're doing this again tomorrow with a different pose about the same thing. Tomorrow is this here, even though that will be a whole different ball game. Okay, that's it for today. We're going to do a sleep on it tomorrow and see what happens.